You know,
Were carved with electricity, and for instance, if the carver accidentally slipped,
uh-huh.
then you have to recarve that, you can't
The whole
put
thing.
away. Yeah. If they screw up something, you have to recarve it.
So this was done at night by torch, I assume.
Yep.
Now, how old would you say this item
This
is?
thing is about 1870s.
About 1870. So they had gaslight at the time.
This probably came out of a private chateau or chapel, The reason these things survive is because they're high up on walls.
Ah, and they couldn't be touched by the rabble.
Right.
Or the children.
But they're usually covered with coal dust. If you look on his torn crown, you can see how dusty it is, dirty, blackish.
With coal dust.
Everything in Europe is covered with coal
Because
dust.
they use coal for the
centuries.
the steam engines and all
And
that.
the homes, and ashes, and so most things like that are.
Well, I've noticed it's all nice and clean. I didn't notice any coal dust on it at all.
Well,
You've done an excellent job. Now, what country is this from? Is this Italian?
French.
Well, it's French.
There's a little town in French. That whole economy depends on ivory carving.
Now, what is the name of that town?
I don't know. Brenda could tell you about it.
And how much do you want for it?
It's $10,000.
It is $10,000.
What's unusual is that normally they mount Christ directly on the cross.
Uh-huh.
On an inexpensive piece of wood
Uh-huh.
or fabric, but they've wasted another. So they usually do not waste ivory on the cross.
I see.
That's weight. So that's an expensive commodity for no reason. But traditionally, this mount is directly onto the wood or fabric to save ivory.
Sure.
In other words, you don't see two pieces of ivory together like this.
Well, maybe the poachers gave him a good deal or something.
Yeah.
But I would imagine it would be far easier to carve. I assume what gives ivory the value is that it took forever in great craftsmanship to carve the Christ. Whereas it would take a lesser person to carve
Exactly, but ivory has always been a valuable material.
Now, where does it come from? Is this from African elephant tusk?
Of course, African or Indian elephant. Of course, there's no other way. There's no.
So, like whalebone would not be considered ivory. Okay, well that's fantastic.